This Lucknow-based drone startup might be about to raise $1 million from Deepinder Goyal as part of a larger $7 to $8 million round, with likely participation from Noida-based defense and aerospace company Globus Technologies. It's Runtime, your daily Indian tech white pill, and this startup is building high-altitude unmanned aerial systems that operate in the stratosphere. And this is a part of the atmosphere that is very close to the edge of space. So their vehicles are designed to reach altitudes of about 30 kilometers. And for comparison, commercial airlines fly between 9 and 13 kilometers in the air. Now, the idea here, the reason why this company, which is called Kalam Labs, flies so high is to cover a huge geographic area and stay in the air for long periods of time. Because the higher you fly, the longer it takes for you to land. And one of their key ideas is launching drones from high altitude balloons, which allows the aircraft to begin flight in extremely thin air and then glide for long distances. And their UAVs can carry cameras and sensors and communication equipment, and they're designed for surveillance, reconnaissance, weather monitoring, and acting as temporary communication relays in remote areas. And because they're operating so high up, they're actually able to perform some of the roles that would typically be reserved for satellites and long-endurance aircraft, but at a much lower cost, because unlike satellites, these UAVs can be recovered, upgraded, and redeployed very quickly. And Kalam Labs was founded in 2018, and they were originally launched as an online science education platform for kids before shifting into drone development. All right, next up, Bengaluru-based manufacturing startup Karkhana has just undertaken a huge shift in their strategy. They have just announced the acquisition of electronics manufacturing services firm Micron EMS Tech. And so Micron has been in business now for over a decade, since 2011, whereas Karkhana was founded in 2018. So they're about 7 years younger than the company that they're acquiring, but up until this point, Karkhana has mainly acted as a coordination layer that connected hardware companies with a network of manufacturing partners across India. Hardware startups and OEMs can upload their designs, and Karkhana will route those jobs to a network of partner factories across India, while also managing pricing, production timelines, and QC, which is an excellent business in and of itself. But now, with this acquisition, Karkhana has their own production capacity for electronics. They're setting up this brand new manufacturing facility, 40,000 square feet, focused on PCB assembly. It's going to have SMT lines, through-hole assembly lines, rigorous testing, and integrated box builds. And basically, instead of having to rely on an external supplier network to fulfill their customers' orders, Karkhana is now able to manufacture electronic assemblies in-house. And also, this company is predicting that this new capacity is going to enable them to double their customer base and reach 200 crore rupees in ARR by FY27, while also expanding exports to the United States and Europe. All right, next up, Kanpur-based xTerra Robotics has delivered 2 Svan M2 quadruped robots to IIT Bombay. And I think across the board, the interest in quadruped robots in India has been increasing. There have been reports of plans to deploy robots near borders. I actually got a chance to see a huge robot dog for myself recently. This is a sneak peek from an upcoming factory tour video that we've been working on here at Runtime, so stay tuned for that. And apart from that, I actually met Svan M2 while I was at the India AI Impact Summit in Delhi. But with everything going on in the world right now, and the videos that we've seen coming out of other countries with advanced robotics, I think it's very important for Indian robotics startups to showcase what they're working on and build towards a future where India can actually compete on the world robotics stage. But that is all of the Indian tech news that I have for you all today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.